For personalized astrology reports and interesting vlogs, make sure you click on my original and correct website, and that's www.vedicoraclebyKadambari.com.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be decoding the true essence of one of the most beautiful prayer ever known to the mankind. Yes, you are right. We'll be decoding the Gajendra Moksham Strotam. So let's get started. Well, many people on YouTube have asked me that why the Gajendra Moksha Stotra is the best remedy. Why it is considered as the best remedy to get rid of all sorts of troubles, whether it's financial debt, it's anxiety, depression, whatsoever the problem is, why everyone says that this is the best remedy. Also, my clients who have taken readings from me in the past always ask why this Gajendra Moksha Strotam. Are we kind of targeting a particular planet by chanting this? I'm like, we are not targeting a particular planet. I feel that Gajendra Moksha Strota can balance the energies of all the 9 planets. Yes, it is the ultimate call, the ultimate prayer to Lord Vishnu. And this prayer has amazing, amazing energy, amazing capability to balance straight away the energies of all 9 planets. So in today's video, we won't be focusing on the word by word meaning of this prayer. We'll be only focusing on the astrological meaning, the devotional meaning of this prayer. And if you really want to find out what does the whole phrases of this prayer actually mean, then you can check out my blogs. I will definitely posting the meaning of Gajendra Moksha Strota very soon on my blog section on my website. First of all, we'll talk about the origin of the Gajendra Moksha Strota. Well, you can find this prayer in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Puran. And I have told you earlier that number 8 is the magical number, the ultimate magical number. It represents transformation and infinity. Just rotate the number 8 in 90 degrees and you can find the sign of infinity. What is infinite? The Anadi and Ananta. Something which cannot be created, which cannot be destroyed, something which doesn't have a beginning and also don't have an end. Who is Anadi and Ananta? Of course, the divine, the higher power. Okay. The number 8 also signifies the 8th house of a horoscope, right? Again, it's transformation, it's spirituality. 8th house represents the need to focus within yourself, introspection. It is the story of a king of elephants named Gajendra. And this king of elephants is completely preoccupied, or you can say completely soaked into the materialistic realm of life. You name it. He had everything: money, wealth, all sorts of luxuries and pleasure. He had a number of wives. He was totally into the materialistic aspect of life. So this king named Gajendra went into a lake with all of his wives, and he was enjoying there, and he just plucked up a lotus with his trunk and he was just showing off to everyone. And suddenly a crocodile just grabbed his leg and dragged him underwater. And now he was in distress. Now, what to do? So he tried a lot to get rid of that crocodile. And even everyone around the Gajendra helped him to get rid of the clutch of the crocodile. But everything just got wasted. Everything went in vain. Even after repeated efforts, Gajendra failed to get rid of that predator. And everyone around who was earlier helping Gajendra now felt defeated, and they just left Gajendra alone there in the lake, struggling for his life. So, slowly and gradually, everyone stopped helping Gajendra. Now, Gajendra was alone there in the lake and he was struggling for his life. And eventually, after waiting for a long, long time, Gajendra started to offer a beautiful prayer to Lord Vishnu, which is today known as the Gajendra Moksham Strotam. And this prayer was like the ultimate final call to the Lord. When the soul is in complete distress, when you cannot see anything but darkness, when you don't have the expectation to get any sort of help from around, then you would only offer a prayer to the divine for that help, for the divine protection. Finally, Lord Vishnu answered to his prayers, answered to his ultimate call. But Lord Vishnu gave darshans to the Gajendra, and he beheaded the crocodile and saved the Gajendra. And after that, he gave him the moksha, that is the salvation. Okay, so what is the astrological meaning behind this prayer? As a human in Kali Yuga, we all are much more focused towards the materialistic aspect of life. We want wealth, we want all sorts of luxuries, bhoga. And this desire to achieve all sorts of luxuries of life is never ending. Planet Venus. Planet Venus represents the wealth, the luxuries. And Rahu, yes, Rahu sorts of intensifies the desire to achieve more and more of wealth. Rahu brings the illusion, Rahu brings the Maya. Okay? And also, when you possess all these things, all sorts of luxuries and status, reputation, your ego can intensify. You will be an egoistic person who will just think about, when you have a lot of money, you have a high reputation, you will just think about yourself. You tend to become egocentric. Fine. And that is what? That is planet Sun. Egocentric. And when you are egocentric, when you have a lot of desires, these desires converts into greed. Once the emotion of greed kicks in, no one will care about their actions. They won't hesitate to drag other people, push other people in order to achieve what they desire. So, this atmosphere of desires, greed, luxury, and success creates the realm, a layer of illusion, Maya, where you feel that you can achieve whatever you desire, irrespective of what type of actions you take, you will succeed. Okay, the universe is revolving around you. You are the center of the universe. But every action has a reaction, right? Here comes the energies of planet Saturn, the Makar, the crocodile. That is the reaction to your actions. Okay, that clutch of crocodile represents the intervention of the divine, that hey, you had enough, now it's time for payback. Okay, And Makar means the Makar Rashi again, the 10th zodiac sign, which is ruled by Saturn. And also, Lord Vishnu is known as the Makar Kundala. Okay, Makar is the a mythical creature who is half like a, I think, like a deer and half like a fish. So he wears the Makar Kundala, and it indicates that there is always a divine intervention. Now, once you are in the grip of your karmic actions, no matter how hard you try, how repeatedly you try, you won't get rid of that. And due to those difficulties and tribulations, you will lose your strength and courage. That is planet Mars. You will be depressed and emotionally unstable. That is Moon. And also, these difficulties, these obstacles will affect the way you think, it will affect the way you react. And that is what? Planet Mercury. And what is the ultimate solution, the final solution to get rid of all sorts of tribulations and difficulties? It's the divine intervention, it's the spirituality, and that is what is called as Jupiter. That prayer, that final ultimate call to Lord Vishnu is what Jupiter represents, the Gajendra Moksha Strotam, that prayer, okay? And finally, when Vishnu arrives, when you get that divine protection, that divine attention, you will get the moksha, and that is what planet Ketu. Ketu represents the moksha, the ultimate salvation. So that's why I said that this prayer has the essence of all 9 planets, and it can balance the energies of all the 9 planets considered in astrology. So, this prayer indicates that our ultimate destination is moksha. So, rather than clinging onto the materialistic things in life, we should create a balance between the greed and the desires. Achieving success is a great thing. Achieving and buying good luxuries for you is a great thing. But there should be a balance. And ultimately, it's the spirituality, it's the divine powers who matter the most, because your final journey, your ultimate journey, would be towards the moksha. There is a one more very beautiful meaning behind this prayer. For Lord Vishnu, neither the crocodile is a villain nor the elephant, that is the Gajendra, was a villain. For him, these 2 animals were just like his own kids. And therefore, this prayer indicates that no matter how you project yourself to the world, how important you represent yourself, how rich you are, but for the divine, you are as equal as to the very other person sitting next to you. Okay? For him, me and you, or maybe a stray puppy on the road, an ant moving there in your kitchen, every creature has an equal role in his eyes. For him, each of us are his kids, and he don't make any kind of differentiation or classification among us. We all are equal in his eyes. Now, next time, whenever you feel distressed and stagnated, whenever you feel that your efforts, your repeated efforts, are not working and there is no one to help you out, whether it's a financial crisis, a troubled career, or a problematic relationship, anything, any kind of a trouble, get set to chant this ultimate call, the final call to the Brahmanda Nayaka, that is Lord Vishnu himself. Whenever you feel that you are surrounded by darkness and there is no source of light, chant this Strotam chant this prayer, and I can tell you that you will receive the light. You will get that divine protection. So guys, that's all for today's video, and if you really like this video, do put a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Goodbye.